Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's video. My name is Jordan Albertson, and today we are going to be doing a Molten Core attunement. So let's get into what you'll need. You will first need a couple of different potions. They're not 100% necessary, but they certainly make your life easier. The first being Invisibility Potion. Now this is going to allow you to get past a few patrols, and I recommend getting 2 or 3 just so that way if you mess up or if you find yourself with a difficult situation, you have a backup plan. Next, we're going with Greater Fire Protection. This is 100% necessary as you will be lava jumping for a majority of this attunement. Next, we also have to be in a group. So whether you have 2 accounts or a friend who is fine just chilling in a group, if you are not in a group, you will get ported out of the instance itself, and I don't think you can do this in 50 seconds. Next, we have Noggin Fodder Elixir. If you are a larger character, you're going to need this for this part right here. Now, the first step is entering the dungeon and going to the left. There's this little bench right here. You want to jump right where that little red mark is. And then jump again, and you get around the first gate. Now, Taurens cannot do this, which is why I recommend Noggin Fodder Elixir. Really quick, I am just checking all my consumables, making sure I have everything I need. I do throw on a couple of extra consumables. This is mainly just for my own, security. Swiftness of Zanza always helps. No matter what you're doing, it helps. Makes it a little bit faster. I did this at 60. You can do it at lower levels, but it is a little bit harder. If you have invisibility, this is going to be an absolute breeze. So we are running to the left. We're totally avoiding that gate right here, and right here I believe, oh no, I feigned death, but you can use an invisibility pot to get around that bloodhound. And I'm feigned deathing to prevent myself from dying. So right here, these pets move quite a lot, but luckily it's a huge room, so you can avoid aggroing them quite easily. Then you just have to wait for the pets to be in the right area and sneak through these doors right here. Now when you get through the doors, there will be another patrol. Just make sure you keep to the right. They also move though, so keep an eye out. I did dismiss my pet. It's actually dead, but I dismissed it in the first place just so it doesn't pull anything, but I think you could safely have one. It's just not necessary by any means. Going down this hallway, stay in the absolute middle, and you won't aggro until the final 2. But that's okay, because they're only going to hit us once or twice before we jump into the lava on the left. Make sure you are jumping on the left and not the right. It's going to reduce the amount of time you have to spend lava jumping. As you can see, we pulled, and we're dropping right into the lava. Lava jumping all the way onto the side, and we are now safe. We're going to follow this little path all the way to the left. For the most part, we can stay out of the lava, but there are a few parts, like this one right here, where you have to jump across the lava. Lava jumping is easy. You just spam that space bar and try to avoid getting procced by the lava damage. Greater Fire Protection Potions prevent lava damage. So right here, you can see that there's a little scroll floating around in the lava. This is a tune. This is a patrol. So a good idea is to tab, click, and then put a raid icon on him. Now there are numerous ways to get around this elemental. Some classes it's a little bit more difficult than others. You can kill him. Most classes with just a little bit of damage, and if you know how to play your class well, you should be able to take this guy down. He's only a level 54 elite. Hunters, you can freeze him. You guys can feign death. I believe druids can just use like a fire protection potion and swim around him. There's a lot of options, but this is going to be the biggest obstacle for soloing this attunement. So I decided to go with a really easy freezing trap. He's going to run directly. Oh, he's not going to run directly into it. I have to run a little bit, and now he is frozen. So I have a Greater Fire Protection Potion already active. I run up to the top to avoid being in the lava as long as humanly possible, and I am lava jumping over to this island. Now you can land on this island without pulling these other elementals, but because I'm a hunter, I'm going to feign death when I get there anyways to drop combat with that elemental over there. Now, this is one of the easiest steps. I don't know why, but the lava over here tends to proc a little bit less for me personally. It might just be a like little correlation that doesn't exist that I'm just making, but it always tends to be a little bit easier. So we still have some fire protection from the first potion. We did a very, very solid lava jump on the way here. So I don't even need to pop another greater fire protection. If I did, it might take a little second longer because I'd have to wait on the potion cooldown for the invisibility. Right off the bat, we took 2 hits of lava damage, and we still have the greater fire protection. Now there it goes with the 3rd hit, and we are safe. Once you get up to this side, we are going to be going to the left. There are elementals, so make sure to be careful. I'm going to throw on Aspect of the Cheetah. This is why I recommend you have 2 invisibility potions. You sneak right by the first, and notice that I only have 10 seconds left. If I didn't have Aspect of the Cheetah and or the Zanzar pot, I don't think that I would completely make it past these guys, but luckily we do. If you don't, you can just wait in the middle in between areas where you'd aggro and wait for your invisibility pot cooldown. So we grab this rock, and now we have completed the quest. To turn it in, just jump right into the Molten Core portal, which I believe you have to be in a raid group to do, and then jump right out, and it will take you directly to the turn-in location, and you are now attuned for Molten Core. Super quick, super easy, only requires a couple of consumables. Now we got it. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, make sure to leave them in the comments section below. As always, Loktar Ogar.